everyone, I'm Laura Noel, and I wanted to do a quick TTC update today. So I've been watching people's TTCing updates for years, and I did not think that I was going to do them. And the reason is because I'm not really a TMI person. But I have been thinking about it, and I do think I want to give you some general updates along the journey. I'm not going to go too TMI, but I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about it with you. My husband and I have decided that it is time for us to try to grow our family, and I went off of a low-dose hormonal birth control at the end of September, and at our doctor advised to wait 2 months, and so we did. And around the middle of November hit our 2-month point, and so we just decided to go for it. Being as I had just come off birth control, I had been doing a couple things to try to help my cycle. Previously, I've been on birth control for just short of 2 years, and before that I had awful, crazy, irregular, crazy cycles. And so I knew that I needed a little bit of help. So I have been drinking fertility, and it is a tea for preconception. I got this off Fairhaven Health, and it has all kinds of stuff. It's got Vitex, chaseberry, red raspberry leaf, green tea, lady's mantle, nettle leaf, and peppermint leaf in it, and you can drink 2 to 3 cups a day, and it's supposed to promote fertility and have ingredients in it that are good for regulating your cycle and all of that. So I have been drinking this for at least 2 months, and I've been trying to do 2 cups a day, sometimes 3, sometimes 1, sometimes none. My goal has been 2 cups a day, and honestly I think this has really helped my cycle. My very first cycle off of birth control was 40 days long and crazy. Just, I had such bad cramps. Oh my gosh, it was really bad. But my last cycle, my second cycle, ended up only being 30 days long, which was awesome. So it's definitely getting a little bit more normal, and I'm so happy about that. One other thing that I have been doing is using clary sage essential oil. And I had done a little bit of research into what essential oils helped with fertility, and clary sage is a really popular one. I have been using it diluted in fractionated coconut oil. I've been putting it on my ankles, right around my ankle bone, on my right foot, on both sides, and then up my like Achilles tendon, and also a little bit on my abdomen and my lower back. Trying that about once a day. Don't really get it every day, but this is supposed to really help to improve ovulation and increase that. And so like this is really good in the first part of your cycle, and obviously you'd want to discontinue it after ovulation just in case you get pregnant, because it's not good for pregnancy, just like fertility it's not. So my goal is to do both of these during the first part of the cycle to really encourage ovulation, and then see what happens after that. So for TTC month number 1, we did try, and I was taking my basal body temperatures, and my chart puzzles me this month. It really does. And I think part of that had to do with my cheap Target thermometer here failed me. I had a slight temperature increase on cycle day 19, and then it went down for 3 more days. Well, down for 2 days, and then it started increasing by 1/10. So when I put it all in on Fertility Friend, it said that my ovulation day was cycle day 24. But I'm actually not convinced that that was it, because from my charting, and I got a little bit lazy, but my cervical fluid and everything, and even the temps, that really hit around 17 to 19. So I'm thinking that my thermometer failed me, because a couple of days I would take my temperature in one place, and then I would look at it and go, that can't be right, and so I would retake it and like move it just a tiny bit, and it would be like 3/10 off. So I have no idea what was going on with this, but I had really low temperatures all month, which is not consistent with what they were last month. So I think I might need a new thermometer. But anyway, according to Fertility Friend, my luteal phase was only 9 days this month. And last time it had been 10 days, which is not good. Your luteal phase really should be more than 10 days in order to have a healthy conception. So I'm a little bit worried about that. But like I said, if my original increase was the actual day, my peak day or ovulation day, that's 3 days before what Fertility Friend thought it was, so it might be okay. I don't know. Also this month, I had, also when I ordered this from Fairhaven Health, I got a whole bunch of their pregnancy strips, and I tested on day, let's see if I can find it. I tested on cycle day 29, and I got a faint positive. And right around that same time, I was spotting brown and having a little bit of cramps. So I retested the next 2 days, and they were both negative, and the spotting increased, and I have my period. So either that test was completely out of whack, or I had a chemical pregnancy, which, if you don't know, is a very, very early miscarriage. Basically, you only would know that you were ever pregnant if you had tested and got that faint positive, because your hormones go up a little bit, and then they just drop off when your miscarriage turns into your period, basically. So I don't know if that's what really happened or not, but that was the excitement of cycle 1, and now we are waiting for cycle 2. So I'm a little bit, sad and disappointed, and another month, but at the same time, I do believe that God knows what He's doing and that He has a plan for us, and I'm pretty sure that the birth control is still kind of messing with me a little bit, and my cycle is still out of whack. So we shall see what happens next month, but I just wanted to give you a little update on where we are so far. So that was month number 1. I'd love to hear your experiences with TTCing and how things played out for you, or if you are currently TTCing, what your journey is like right now. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye. It's just a fantastic thing. It does make a little bit of noise, and it has the lights, but I don't mind it. I think it's very similar to that of a humidifier, and I just love the amount of aroma that comes out of here. I love the benefits, and I think it's just a great, great way to use your woods. Using, obviously, does have smaller benefits than actually applying topically, which is great.